Hi, I'm Catherine. This is my channel, and I have 1.1 acres. I laid this by myself. It took a while, but it is a nice break. Check out my sitting chair. This grabs heat, and I can sit in it, and I can't crack my back. I'll come back and brush that off. My cats love to lay on this. Look at how dirty it is. I clean it every couple weeks or month. It's about time to wash it down. Oh, come and look at these. My dear friend Joseph and his dear friend Johnny gave me these. They call them mother-in-law trees. They spread out from a few. Let me show you. These are my bleeding hearts that propagated themselves. And here is two of my pineapple trees, which I did not know they only grow when they're small, and after that they don't produce. So someday I'll probably take those out. But I did get a few pineapple in the day. Let's walk around my property some more. I love to take this backward. I haven't cut it in a long time. I'm getting ready to trim it back a little. This past nice, as you can see, I have some limbs down. Here's my second well house. I have 2 wells on my 1.1 acre. 2 septic. Another septic over there. 2 wells. I have electric in for 2 homes. One's here and one is yet to be brought in. I'm making some choices on that. This is a lot of property. Oh, you'll see those ugly curtains. Hi, Liller. Hi, sis. She loves that chair. Hi, sissy. She gets a little elevated look around. All those ugly curtains have to come down. There's my grapefruit tree. Here's my second well house. Check it out, chickens. Here's my well house. Lily. Oh, she loves this. There's my well down in the basement. Oh, looks like some of the animals have come and grubbed on this. They get in here, the little ants. Come on out, Lily. Let's go finish our walk around for everybody. I had this redone. I had the roof redone, I think 3 years ago this winter. Come on, Lil. Oh, there was a great, big, huge building here. Here's the remains of it. It was massive, and it held great big boats, because this is a fish town. There's some more that's been taken down. There was a building here that came down. Have a few more of those poles to remove. Come on, Violet. Come on, Liller. Come on, sis. Come on. I have to get her. Good girl. Yeah, let's not stay in there. That's a $20,000 situation. Wells don't come cheap. It's only money, honey. Maybe sometimes 10,000 if you get a good hit, but it's not always easy to hit water here in Florida when so much is going on. Now this back area is my sanctuary area to God that I like to leave natural. I've had to move a lot of stuff, take a lot of stuff down, but it is worth it. It's so beautiful back there. This is my sanctuary area. Now there were boats back here and trash and garbage. Over there is the last little bit that will go this spring. And those 2, that will go. A home's going up back there. My good neighbor used to live here. She's gone. That's heartbreaking for me, but she is. Okay. They got down the electrical pole there. They have to run new lines. That place was condemned. My friend sold it. My mistake was not buying it when it was $16,000. And now it'll probably go for more than that. But it doesn't, the septic was condemned, the electric was condemned. It can't be insured. Back here I have water lines through my whole property. This is a stake on these. Oh, the whole 1.1 acre has, see there's another one, has water lines for these trees that we started 31 years ago. No, okay, I've been here going on 22 years. So this was in then, and then I went ahead and added all of these. It's gorgeous. And there is my side drive. That runs 333 feet. Check these out. These are Russian tea vines. They're gorgeous. They smell gorgeous. Oh, Lila. What you doing, baby? She comes back here sometimes. I come back here to hang out for a short while, to pray, to think. And then I do some cleanup, and then I leave it. Yuma sits at the gate and waits. Hi, baby. Hi, Yuma. Now that tree, they were told to take it down, they haven't. And the new electric pole is down there, so hopefully there won't have interference. And the fence is broken, but hopefully the dog won't come through it. They have all the time. Poor dog. When they're not used for love, but used for threatening others, it's really bad. And that's the place that does that all the time. If you hear the motorcycles across the road is Harley Davidson, Crystal Harley Davidson. Yep, this is where my son wants our second home, back here. It is beautiful. So beautiful. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Taking a couple minutes to close. She loves to do that. Yeah, in the next month or so, most of this will be collected up to shore up the fences and to send to the salvage yard. .1 acres. There's my palm trees. And beneath them are my two ruby red Bradenton grapefruit trees. You can see that tree there is going to come down. Waiting to find out, hopefully sooner than later, if the tree cutting company is coming. Not going to make it a lot longer. Or maybe it's pretty solid still, but it could break down in there. And here's the cabin. We got doors to put in. That also got a new roof 3 years ago. There are the doors that are going to go in. I know that looks disgusting. But my neighbor never stops looking and doing gross things, so that is what I did to block his view. Disgusting, I know. But I am going to be putting up a concrete fence or a blackout fence. So here's the wood laying around to help me enclose the front of this cabin. Park water, heat, concrete floor, and electric. I painted that white and it came off, so I'm going to have to scrub it and paint it again. Now this looks ugly, but I'll just go ahead and show it to you. There's my laundry. And here is the hot water heater. I'm going to remove that, make it smaller. And Lily's room. Hot water. I mean heat, hot water, concrete floor. This is going to get enclosed for a proper little front porch. I know it looks ugly, but used to be able to look everywhere, but did not like to see the creeper. And that's the way that goes. Now this is a lot of space. That's the electric for the house, the poles up. This concrete, oh, I got so much here. Used to all be open. It was so beautiful. It will be again. Tinted windows, and the pool's gonna go up here. I love this thing. It's always such a beautiful, enjoyable view. And then over here, I don't know if you'll see it, it's kind of dark. Oh, it's kind of dark. Let me move these. There's another room. Oh, must be the cats knocked this down. Which they do sometimes, no big deal. Nothing in here is permanent. But this is probably where the pool's gonna go because it has the most concrete. And the pool bathroom because this has water and electric also. And I come back out here. It was so cool without all these sheets and things up, but the sheets give me privacy from the neighbor. Oh, I need a turtle or maybe the possums. There's that new beautiful electric pole. So that's gonna save me between $5,000 and $10,000. Here's my electric line. And I was going to have to pay additional to have it ran. They do so many hundreds of feet. I'll know when I get the updated permit. Hi, Violet. What you doing, sister? You walking with me? Come on, baby. It's a beautiful property. When I bought it, started buying it 22 years ago, I got it for the first several months on interest only. I was going through a separation and a divorce. Had a concrete mini mansion that was $800 a month. I took this at $352 a month. I was paying for both and had to buy out my ex-husband. I bought him out back then with $20,000 and payments on another $23,000. And he wanted a Cadillac at the last minute. And we were so close to the closing that I just went ahead and said sure. Finally got my freedom. Left concrete mini mansion. Moved into a mobile that needed to be completely renovated. I rented a house across the road on 19 and worked until I got it done. I paid this place off early. I renovated the inside of my home to code of a home. Instead of 1x1s, it's 2x2s and 2x4s, new roof, central heat and air with 3 backup air units. 2 wells had backup water, 2 electric poles had backup electric, 2 septics had backup septic. I just kept going. There was a time when I was working 18 hours a day, 7 days a week for 7 years. And then for the next 3 years, I was taking off a fourth to a half a day on Sunday, making it 10 years of really 7 days a week. But I finished this place and paid it off early. And that was with putting about another, I'd have to look at the paper, 14 to 18,000 on the inside. New insulation, 2 new windows. The new doors didn't get put in. I gave those away. So I have a window to replace and 2 doors to make more secure. And this can be subdivided into half and then into half again. I'm probably going to go with the pool, a bed and breakfast. They're getting ready to make this area commercial across the streets. Jenkins Chevrolet. At the end of the street, Jenkins Jeep, I don't know, another dealership name. And then at the southwest is Crystal Harley Davidson. That place is great. Steve Lamb and his wife Crystal, they used to own this in the days when my husband and I, believe it or not, were making more money than them. He's an electrician. He's passed away now. They couldn't believe when I told them that I was getting a divorce and moving in here. And he said, I'm your good neighbor. I'll always be your good neighbor, Steve. Don't call me Mr. Lamb, and this is Crystal. We've known each other a long time. I'm your good neighbor. And he always was. Always was. It's not like that now. These last 4 years, no. As far as the ownership here, it's very scary. It's a multi-billion-dollar corporation. It's filthy, it's dirty, it's loud. It's been a nightmare. And so that makes me wonder, do I subdivide and go someplace else? Or do I wait until these people here fold and they get some decent management in and the nightmare goes away? And then just past those white buildings down there is, let me enlarge it, see if you can see the flag. It's laying straight, but over there is Jenkins Chevrolet. And that place is beautiful, beautiful. Not Jenkins, I don't know why I said Jenkins. Over there is Crystal Chevrolet. Steve Lamb, original owner. Wonderful guy, wonderful guy. That's the detail shop. Used to be so clean and so nice and mannerful, and now all the time, stuff in my trees from them. They're dirty over there and loud and belligerent. But in the meantime, I have this gorgeous property.